Hi, everybody. Welcome to our program today. This is David Nevins for City Biz List, and thank you so much for joining us. Our special guest today is Matt Bourdeau, and he is the area manager for FX Physical Therapy, a growing business in and around Maryland. Matt, welcome to our program.
Thank you for having me.
So let's begin, Matt. Tell us about FX Physical Therapy, what it is, what it does, and I think you have a relatively unique and special approach to the concept of physical therapy.
Yeah, absolutely. So FX Physical Therapy, we're a young PT brand in the Maryland area, specifically more Baltimore. But our physical therapy approach is really focused on one-on-one care. It's you and the physical therapist the whole time. And in our industry, that's not always the standard. We believe that really helps us focus on the quality of care with our patients and not just how many patients that we can see. We also take a very unique hands-on approach where we encourage all of our therapists to kind of grow their education so that we can do manual therapy techniques as well as exercise techniques. That allows us to treat our patient population from the full spectrum of care, anything from preventative care all the way through injury management, and then post injury management and helping people along their wellness journey. And then our business is also unique in the sense we have a lot of great facility partners that allow us to grow. One of our sayings is constant evolution, where we always want to change and grow with times and improve and kind of learn from what we've been doing. And then after that, we just really focus on the patients in the community. How can we get in our community? How can we reach more people and just have them experience a different type of physical therapy?
So, Matt, you're talking about your patients, and it's great to hear that you're obviously a patient-centered organization in that regard. Is there such a thing as a typical patient? Who should avail themselves of your services?
Yeah, a typical patient for us would be an active individual. And I know that paints a little bit of a broad picture, but we really want to work with the active population, active adults, active youth. Our patient population age range does span from pediatrics to geriatrics. But if we kind of focus in on one thing, it's those that want to remain active, remain healthy through their lifestyle, regardless of what their life is or their daily activity. We see a ton of people now sitting at desks, especially over the past few years where many things have gone virtual. So that's also been in a larger growing population of ours of how do we work with the office athlete, if you will.
Well, in fact, my wife just said to me the other day that she thinks I'm leaning over my desk too much. I need to get straightened out and so forth. So if I walked in, and I realize you haven't seen me in person, what are the kind of services you would? How would one begin in terms of? I like that term, the office athlete. I'm a superstar.
There you go. Well, every person that walks through our door gets a very similar experience. Everybody's coming in with different injuries for different reasons, pain or no pain. Maybe it's just a lack of movement. But we start everybody with a very global approach. Let's look at how you move in general. And then from there, our assessment is really fine tuning and trying to find the areas that we need to work on the most. And then after that, what do you need? Do you need a hands-on approach? Do you need some exercises? And we try to blend all of that together so that it's very, very specific to you. There is no one-size-fits-all program. You can't walk in with neck pain and we give you our neck program. It would be very individualized to how you're presenting, how you're moving, and what your symptoms are.
And are many or most or some of your services covered generally by one's health insurance, or is this private pay stuff?
Great question. So we do work with all major insurance providers. So yes, you can seek our services using your health insurance. And then we have services on both ends of the spectrum. We kind of mentioned preventative care. Some insurances are great and help cover that stuff. Some don't. So we do offer some cash-based services there as well. And then on the other end of the spectrum, we talk about it, calling it the performance side. So if there's that transition from rehabilitation to performance and insurance doesn't cover that, we also offer cash-based services as well.
Mm-hmm. So Matt, speaking of performance, I understand you all have a good, and I'm told, unique partnership with Maryland's own UnderArmour. Tell me a little bit about that and how that impacts what you do.
Yeah, UnderArmour is a very unique partner for us. Locally in the Baltimore City area and county, we work out of 3 UnderArmour performance centers, one of which is on UnderArmour's global campus in Baltimore. So at that location, it allows us to provide health and wellness services to UnderArmour and their employees. And then from our other locations that are UnderArmour performance centers, it allows us to impact the community in their beautiful facilities that they help brand and manage as well with us. So UnderArmour's been great. It's an exciting brand in the Baltimore area. Many people know it. But yes, they really help us reach the community through our facilities.
So Matt, it's clear that you all have developed this, very caring business organization taking care of physical therapy needs. So tell us, where are you located? And again, I think you indicated you had a number of centers, mostly, but not all, in Maryland.
Correct. So we have 14 locations currently, 13 of which are in the Maryland area. Baltimore County, Baltimore City, Howard County, and Anne Arundel County, as well as Carroll County. And then we do have one unique location in the Fairfax, Virginia area as well.
So how does one contact you, I guess I'll say, and give us your web address, and how would one begin? What's the kind of thing they say? They ask if they give you a call and the phone gets answered.
Yeah. Well, one unique part about our Maryland locations is the state of Maryland is direct access. And a lot of people don't realize this about physical therapy, that you can call us directly. You can reach out to us directly through our website. And you don't have to have a prescription from a doctor to come see us. With our training and with our education, we identify patients that come through the door that definitely do need the referral out. And then also those that we can work with directly. So fxphysicaltherapy.com, really simple. You can go to that website. It has a list of our locations, services, providers, as well as there's an online inquiry form as well. That makes it really easy for someone to fill out a form and to request therapy at a certain location. Each individual location does have their own phone numbers as well that can be found on our website, and that makes it easy to call directly to a location.
That's great, Matt. I may give you a call myself because I'm, as you noted, that outstanding office athlete. Probably could use some of your valuable services as well.
Yeah, more than happy to get you in whenever you need to.
Did I miss anything, Matt? Anything you want to offer up? How old is FX? And I guess I'll say, where do you go from here? You've built this amazing, significant physical therapy business. What's next in terms of your growth or additional services in that regard?
Yeah, FX Physical Therapy is a very young company relative to a lot of the rest of the industry. We started in about 2015 with our practice owner, Jared Felice, being the sole physical therapist and provider. And then we grew from there to where we are now in 2023 with all of our locations, a lot of therapists on our team. One exciting thing that has allowed us to grow besides what our offering is our unique partners. So, we identified UnderArmour as one of our partners in the Baltimore area. Coppermine is a sports and fitness brand as well in the Baltimore area, and they've been great. We share or are located inside of some of their facilities as well. And then some of our smaller community partners in other areas, Rockwell Fitness, Industry Athletics, Prime Sports Performance. These are all fitness centers, health and wellness businesses that have a similar mindset as us, that when we create that relationship, and it's a good opportunity for us to expand our business to a whole new community.
That's terrific. Thank you for your time, Matt. And I should also mention, I'm not just talking to Matt Bourdeau, Area Director for FX Physical Therapy, but he is also Dr. Matt Bourdeau. You have a Doctor of Physical Therapy degree, and I believe your undergraduate degree, if I read it correctly, is from my alma mater as well, Towson University. So kudos to you, Matt, on the growth of your career and your current position at FX Physical Therapy. And we thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Anyway, we have been speaking to Matt Bourdeau, Area Director of FX Physical Therapy. Thank you for joining us. Give them a call if you think they can be of some assistance. This has been David Nevins for City Biz List. Thank you so much for watching today.